Hey guys, good morning. Cameron and I just finished doing our workout today. It's about 1 o'clock maybe, I'm not really sure. Oh, it's 1:20. And I am getting together our little Memorial Day food for tonight. We are gonna have hamburgers, and I think we have like sweet potato fries in the, uh-oh, did you drop it? Apparently he does not care. So anyways, we're having turkey burgers and I think sweet potato fries. And it's gonna be really good. Cameron's parents are giving us their grill, an old one or something. And so we are gonna grill out, just the three of us. Pretty excited. Emmett's not gonna eat anything. And I believe we have a special little challenge we're gonna do later. We're gonna run by Walmart. We have to get a scale because we gotta weigh ourselves for our workout every 15 days. So anyways, we decided we're gonna go get something at Walmart. Thought I'd show you guys kind of what I'm doing. I have just a base ground turkey, and I'm gonna add garlic salt. This is all-purpose seasoning, pepper, salt, and onion powder. Alright, it's all in there, and I ended up using garlic powder because my garlic salt wasn't using, so I ended up using garlic powder. That, and I was also already putting in salt, so don't need garlic, salt, and salt. And in this household, we love our chopped spinach, so here it is. Lastly, and definitely not leastly, yeah, that'll work, matzo meal for a stabilizer. That's really gross.
No, it isn't gross though.
What?
Dried beef.
Dried beef. What? It was.
You make SOS.
What's
make
that?
Like a gravy, and then there are like biscuits.
Hi.
And then you throw that on it. And it's SOS, meaning the SH word on a shingle.
Oh, weird.
Country. So we got a grill from my parents, and I'm not entirely sure whether or not it's legal at our apartments. I don't recall seeing anything. I remember at our last apartment they gave us a thing saying that we couldn't, and
Really?
yeah, our last ones, because we would have been underneath.
Huh. But you couldn't even go like out into the area and do
Right,
it?
yeah. But I don't recall anything here. So we're gonna try grilling here, and if we get in trouble, then we get in trouble. But
Your fire went out.
Yep.
You redo it.
Are you enjoying the fire, bud? Yeah. Whenever the flames were going, he would start acting crazy. It's proving a little bit harder than I thought it would have, unfortunately, because my coals are just not wanting to get hot enough to stay. I soaked them pretty well with lighter fluid and let it sit, so I guess I'm gonna just keep trying. Sarah is watching a vlog in the background. I'm putting the burgers on. So we've got our turkey burgers laid down, and I've got some onions over there that I've seasoned up. Trying a little something different with the seasoning. I have some Applewood smoked sea salt that I'm throwing on those with a little bit of thyme and some garlic powder. Just some extra garlic powder. I know Sarah already put some in, but kind of a big fan of it. And then I feel like cooking the onions near it will give it some extra flavor. I am getting back right now from picking up a movie at Redbox. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. But I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind for the past day, really, day and a half. I belong to a fairly young ministry. It's about 4 months old now. It started just after my son Emmett was born, so it's pretty easy to keep track of that. But I've overheard a conversation about somebody talking about what they hope to see from it and what they fear will happen and all this other stuff, and it got into a conversation about the things that make ministries work and what makes ministries not work. And it's just this person, I won't tell you who they were, obviously, just to keep their identity secret and not have any hateful reaction towards them, because that's kind of the opposite of what I'm trying to promote here. I want to focus on the things that will cause a ministry to either succeed or fail. Mostly right now, I just want to talk about what will make a ministry fail, because I feel like that's the main thing that was brought up into discussion the other day. Okay, refilming this for like the third time because I keep getting sidetracked. You've got three main things that people always focus on when they're thinking about a church or ministry failing. You've got bad leadership, greed, and a bad mission statement, or a bad, base foundation of what is that church. You don't feel like they're on the right path. I put greed and bad leadership right next to each other because those usually go hand in hand. Now, for me personally, I think that those things can affect a ministry, but I think that the reason that those things can affect a ministry is because of the people in the seats. The congregation will actually affect any ministry or church. I feel personally like the biggest thing that affects a church is that congregation, in that they bring their past hurts. The first people in your doors are usually people from other churches that are a bit older than the most and are not of the current generation that you may be wanting to draw in. Now, it's those people that usually will be hurt the quickest. Those are the people that are also going to be asking the most questions and having you turn the music down, having you play certain songs, having you do all this, that, and this and that, because that's what they want to have happen so that they can feel fulfilled by that ministry, so that they can sit there on a Saturday or a Sunday and they can feel completely changed and moved because their certain song played and it was this loud and this guy came up and talked and prayed, and it has to go according to what they view. Or they want to have something else happen in the church, some sort of ministry operation that they feel like the church should really be concerned with. It might be feeding the homeless. It might be they want to have small groups. It might be even that they feel like they just need more other types of community aspects. Now, if that's your main focus and you're going to tear down a ministry because they don't fit that criteria, you're the problem with the church. You are a member of that church. Scripture tells us that it is not the pastor or the building that makes the church. It is the body. You are the body of the church. You are the church. The people that go there are the church. Now, if the church isn't doing something that you like, that's your fault. Stop bringing your past hurt and your past regrets and your past anger towards certain people. It's been a long time since you've experienced that hurt from that person or from that church. And you're going to take it into a new ministry and judge that ministry. Be like, I hope they do this because they'll last if they do that. Like, if you want a small group to happen, I started them in small group at my church. I knew a couple guys, and I love these guys, and I wanted to hang out more, and I wanted to just discuss God throughout the week. And we meet bi-weekly. We go and we hang out, and we pray for each other, and we just build each other up. It is a great time. If that's something that you want to have happen at your church, don't expect your elders to do that. Because maybe it's been put on your heart because that's your ministry. I'm going to direct this at the people that are a bit older. This entire video really is directed towards the people that are older. Some of you younger people that may see this are also going to need to have heard this. but I feel like it's more common amongst the people that are 40 and above for this problem, and it is bringing in your past hurts. There's a lot of people that I don't believe really give away all their problems and all their hatred and all their hurts to God. They say that they do. They'll tell you they do time and time and time and time again. But when it comes down to the fact of the matter, they are hurt, and they're holding on to those hurts. I'm going to direct this next part, and I have to keep on track here. I'm going to direct this next part towards the people that are 40 and above. If you have been raised in the church, and you've gone since you were a child, and you've dedicated your life to Christ, and you've given your entire life to God, way back, many, many years ago, and you have stayed faithful to Him, and have continued in every sort of ministry that you can get yourself into, but you're the type of person that just wants to sit in the seat and expect others to do something that you see a need for, you're the problem with the church. By the time you've hit 40, you should be pouring out to others. By the time you're 40 and 50 and even higher up than that, you are not supposed to, I feel like you are not supposed to just sit in the seats anymore. You are not a bystander. At that point, you've become an elder of any ministry that you join. You are responsible for teaching the youth everything that you know. That is your responsibility now. When I first started volunteering in ministry, I used to work with 5th and 6th graders. And the guy that was over in charge of us gave this great analogy. It's very simple. It's, if you want to continue to be prosperous in any ministry, you cannot be constantly being filled up or constantly pouring out. It is a balance of each. But I feel like I see a lot of people that complain about ministries, that doubt churches, that hold on to their past regrets and bring them into congregations that are full. You've been filled up. Now you're wanting more. You're wanting more, but you're not doing anything with it.
Our yummy little burgers here are lettuce wrapped with mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard. It's got avocados on it.
Onions.
And some onions. And what alcohol did you put on it?
I splashed a little tequila around it to help it cook.
Yeah. When I saw him do the splash the tequila on it, I was like, I'm gonna be so mad at you if I don't like it. Like, he just didn't even tell me he was doing it. I just looked over and he was doing it. And I was really frustrated at first, but I don't think I can really tell anything yet. Emmett's over there chilling with Casper, having a good time.